What is up? Expressman64 here, back with something I haven't done in a good couple of years. When I started out making content, I used to do reviews all the time, but ultimately stopped just because there wasn't anything interesting for me to make a video about. However, today, I have been pulled out of retirement due to one toy. What you're looking at is Rustin Dustin, the newest engine from the ZanyTrains line. For those who don't know, ZanyTrains is a brand new toy line that recently popped up in recent years, inspired by the likes of Thomas Wooden Railway. Taking a look at the back, we can see the engine's character bio. Feel free to pause so that you can read it, and it also includes a checklist with the other engines found in this line. It may come as no surprise, but I am a huge LEGO fan, so when I heard there was a toy that combines the likes of LEGO and Wooden Railway, I knew it was meant to be. The engine retails for $15 on Amazon, and I will leave a link down to it below for anyone who is interested in adding him to your collection. Alright, enough talking. Let's open it up and see what's inside. So first we have the bricks. Seems to be around the same amount you would find in your average poly bag. Next up we have the instructions. And here is the main event, the wheels. This is definitely the part that most people will be buying this engine for. The wheels seem a bit loose, however, they seem to just be your average wheels. A bit thinner than a Thomas Wooden Railway engine, which makes sense since they aren't from the same brand. And the top of the chassis is what makes it unique. What you're looking at is a 10x4 baseplate compatible with most building block brands. This right here is a complete game changer. And finally, we have the sticker sheet. Looks like it came a bit crumpled up. 6 stickers in total, but seems 2 got a bit messed up in the shipping process. Hopefully that won't affect the build at all. Now, I want to test the clutch power of this base plate. So, I'm going to take my minifigure, attach him like so, and he surprisingly stayed on really well. And now it's time for a big fig, so I'll take Green Goblin right here. The connection's a bit tight, and he too stays on really well. Again, just a bit of a tight connection. Then, for the final test, just a standard 1x2 brick. It attaches nicely to the base plate, and just like the others, it probably will stay connected. Now let's take a quick look at the instructions. They seem pretty much standard, like that you'd see on an average poly bag. 9 steps in total. On the back, you see a checklist with all the other engines they've made, and there's even an ad for the brand new Toxic Turnpike set that also just released. And then right here, we got our boy Rustin Dustin. Also included is a character card that, just like the stickers, arrived bent. Still a cool novelty that reminds me of the card you get from those take-along engines a long time ago. On the back, it's the same checklist and bio we saw earlier. However, that's enough talking. Let's get to building. And here is our final product. Pretty simple build, only took around, I want to say, a couple minutes. Not sure how many pieces were included, but if I had to guess, probably around 20 or 30. Not sure if this was intentional, but the set also came with an extra red stud. I'm guessing this was a replacement piece in case one of the other studs got lost, similar to how they do it in actual LEGO sets, since they tend to also include extra pieces. Either way, a cool inclusion that quite surprised me. There are 6 stickers included in this set. The first 2 can be found on the side of Dustin's cab. Here we see 2 mouses messing around with the inside of his cab. Kind of a cute little detail. Then of course we have his beautiful face, giving me some serious Mater vibes. I like how his face is made out of what seems to be scrap metal. Then on the other side, we see two more mouses hard at work. One has a little driver hat shuffling coal into his firebox, and the other one is messing around with some wires. Then on the back of the cab, we find the last sticker. This one reads, "Full of scrap, honk if a piece falls off." You just gotta love a good pun. Now, me being a diecast user, I'm not well versed in wooden railway, so here I have the closest thing to a normal Thomas. As you can see, he scales pretty well with the wooden railway line, and his magnet connection works just as you expect. Just for a test, here's how strong the magnet connection works. Poor Dustin is just hanging on for dear life, but you get the gist. And just like usual, there is a negative and positive magnet connection. Now, sadly, poor Dustin had to die so I could show off the most impressive aspect with this engine. The base plate has got to be one of the coolest things I have seen done in recent years. This 10x4 base plate is compatible with most building toy brands, and it is perfect for fun and creative mashups. For instance, thanks to this base plate, Dr. Eggman is now able to destroy the island of Sodor. Or just make for a cool piece of rolling stock. The possibilities with these things are endless. I can even see other communities using this one toy for numerous purposes. For instance, strapping these to the bottom of a Lego Star Wars ship and just having them recreate dogfights in the middle of space as they're just dragging the ship across the track. Like, how cool is that? I can't quite put it into words, so I'll do my best. This to me is such a genius toy. I would have loved to have something like this when I was younger. In the current age where toys suck, it's great to know that there's people out there who care and still think outside the box. Something like this is something I could only dream of. So to have it in hand is insane. This toy is a must-have for anyone who is watching this video. The ZanyTrains team have outdone themselves, and I look forward to see what else they come out with next. We will watch your career with great interest. This has been Expressman64, signing out. Farewell.